Hey, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video interview. This time for our program, we have William and as well my friend Tiff. Hey, so hello, William.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fine, thanks. Are you ready?
Yep.
Tiff, would you like to do the first question?
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your disability?
I was born with Spina Bifida and hydrocephalus.
Very
Okay.
good.
Do you know your level of injury?
I am able to walk a little bit, but I do need to use a crutches. But other than that, I'm pretty mobile.
Great. Do you deal with any chronic pain, injury, or any source of medical problem?
I do have reoccurring back problems and spine problems, but every day I just try to go through it, and my doctors help me as much as possible. But other than that, no.
Great. It depends the spina bifida level and how much time do you spend sitting or walking or in any position.
I usually spend most of my time in my chair, so I spend about 8 hours in my chair, and then for transferring or like trying to get from one place to another.
What mobility aids do you use?
I use a wheelchair. I have 2 wheelchairs. I have a manual and electric, and I use crutches as well.
Right, depending on how you're feeling or depending the situation.
Yes, like so if I'm going somewhere far, I use my electric chair. If I'm going to be mainly going short distances, I'll bring my crutches or wheelchair.
Great. What are some of the struggles you face on a daily basis that are specifically related to your disability? Any streets or whatever you want to talk about?
Some difficulties I face are equalism, like trying to find, like if I want to go to say the movies or something and they don't have a ramp, that's a daily thing for me. Or going to say the amusement park, that's another kind of barrier. But other than that, I also face I face people just staring at me, and I try to get them to come question me so that they can feel more comfortable being around me.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I completely understand that. I think most of us, if not everyone, face sometimes that.
What are some misconceptions people have of you and your disability or your diagnosis?
So misconceptions are like they think I'm fragile or that I can't do something. So they're always like afraid to like do something rough with me, like say play sports or play any kind of physical stuff. Another misconception is instantly like they think that I'm just stuck in my chair. And I mean, there are people that like that, but that's their outlook on everybody who's in a chair. So they automatically think, oh, he lives in his chair, or he's fragile, or he can't do this or that. They also tend to think that you are not as smart. So like they automatically think you have a learning disability. I mean, so that's a few misconceptions that I face.
Yeah, I completely agree. Sometimes people that doesn't know about disability, they kind of think about, hey, that person doesn't think, or that person is stuck in a wheelchair. And the truth is that even though most of the time we're on our wheelchairs, we can move, we can transfer, we can do other things.
Mm-hmm.
What is one thing you wish you could change about your disability, if there is something?
Mm-hmm.
The way it affects our life. Like, I don't like that we have we have to go to the doctors so much, and I've had 41 surgeries, so I have definitely I definitely changed that because I don't like living in the hospital. But other than that, I wouldn't change anything about it because it makes me unique.
Can I ask if every surgery that you have had is related to your spina bifida, or it's related to other medical issues?
A majority of them are related to my spina bifida. I have had a few that are related to my hydrocephalus. Like, I've had a VP shunt put in. I broke my tailbone when I was younger, so that was unrelated. Because I thought I could do the monkey bars and I fell, and I thought I was a big man on campus kind of thing. But I learned quickly that that was not the case.
Your hips, do you have dislocated hips?
No, my hips are not dislocated.
Yeah, because most people with spina bifida, as far as I know, tend to have problems with their hips. And one.
I've mainly had issues with my ankles, and so they've had to put screws in my ankles to align my feet with my knees. And they've also had to repair the damage that was caused by the spina bifida. So I've had back surgery as well.
Your feet were like, I don't know, like this?
Yeah, they were curved in basically.
Okay, that's one thing that we have in common. What is a story that you could share about your disability or diagnosis? Anything you want to share, bullying or anything you have to deal with?
I have dealt with bullying in high school due to my disability. I was playing some basketball with some friends, and some kid comes up and grabs me out of my chair and drags me to the ground and starts beating the crap out of me. He and I asked him why he did it, and he said, because I don't like people in wheelchairs.
That's
Literally,
discrimination.
That's
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah, he broke 2 of my ribs.
How do you deal with bullying, whether it's in person or cyberbullying?
Nowadays, I used to just hide from it, but nowadays I just kind of ignore it, and but if I do need to say something, I will tell them, hey, that's not cool what you said, or can you please not say that again? And I'll try to be the bigger person, basically.
Yeah, because sometimes we as people with disabilities can help people that doesn't have disabilities to learn about us, or just try to help them to treat us as equals.
Yes.
What are some things people can learn or and benefit from people with disabilities?
I think they can gain knowledge about our disabilities. Like if they shouldn't be afraid to come ask, hey, what's going on with you? Why are you in a chair? Because you learn something. You learn something every day. So it's something that I think people should do more often. I think they should also take, like, they should just do their own research.
Yeah, one thing that I said, and I think Tiff and I agree on that. It's that it's better to ask than to assume.
Yes, yes, I agree.
What is one thing you could tell yourself when you were younger? What would it be?
I would tell my younger self to stay strong and just keep going, because a lot of times when I was younger, I wanted to give up and I wanted to just say heck with it. I don't want to deal with this anymore, kind of thing. Like I went through a depression state, and it actually led to self-harm, I will admit. And that's not easy to say, but I would tell myself just try to stay strong, and that's not the answer.
Mhm.
Yeah, like try to change your state of mind.
Mm-hmm.
What are some tools or resources that society needs more to make our environment more accessible?
I think they could use more ramps. They could use they definitely need to remodel a lot of places where the outside, like, there'll be a ramp, but it's like looks like a mound of dirt, kind of. They need to they'll like
Mhm.
they'll have to redo those.
Yeah,
I see that as a problem. And then fixing sidewalks as much as possible.
yes.
They should
That's the biggest one, I
definitely,
think.
yeah, I've had instances where my wheel got stuck and I would fall forward. I'm sure that's happened to a lot of people.
Mhm.
But I think also another thing would be more automatic doors, because not everybody can open a door regardless, or push a button. And I think they should make them more automatic than they are right now. I also think that all places should be aware, because there's some people, like, as for me, I'm allergic to latex. They should definitely be more aware, because I've gone to places where they have latex and I had to stop them and be like, hey, I'm allergic to latex. And they're like, well, we don't have anything other. And I'm like, okay, have a nice day, because I'm not going to risk that. I've literally had to walk out of doctor's appointments because of it. So I think that should be, I think more medical awareness should be put into everything, because I don't think they think enough of that for the disabled community.
Yeah, that's true. I think most of the doctors, even though they know about disabilities, I think they have to have more preparation. Is that a word?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
More preparation for people with Spina Bifida or cerebral palsy or different disabilities, but have more knowledge in where it comes to disabilities, different types, but have more knowledge. in us.
Yeah, I agree.
So we have a lot of change. A lot to be changed.
Yeah.
How has your disability helped shape you as a person?
My disability shaped me as a person by making me I feel like a learning vessel. Like I give people the knowledge that they need and of my disability, and to be more aware of our disability. So I think that excuse me. They should. I think my disability shaped me to be a learning curve for people.
Yes, I think for most people, I don't know, for most people, and we're like learning curves. There, we are like somebody in where you can learn, and if you, as I say, it's better to ask than to do something without knowing, because
Yeah.
you can hurt yourself, two, you can hurt others. So it's we like to be helped, but it's better if you ask us first, and then we can tell you how to do stuff, than not just grab our things or grab us, or do. It's okay. For sometimes people are already know how to treat us, or how to carry us or transport us, but I think it's better whether you do or don't have the knowledge, ask us first, because some people know how to work with us, but doesn't know how we wanted things to be done.
Yeah, I agree.
So anything else you want to add, Tip, or ask?
I just want to say to the community that don't be afraid to ask us about our disability. Don't be afraid to just say hi or anything, and that we're people too. We may be different, but we're people, and just treat us like a person, and we'll get along great.
Great advice. Well, thank you very much, William, and thank you all for watching. And if you like this episode, please give it a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Videos will be up every weekend, and our social media will be posted in the information box. So thank you so much.
Thank you.